Good morning, it's a wonderful day today. I've just got up, walked the dogs, made myself a chai tea, and we're ready to go into the studio. Good morning, my name is Sarmassie. I'm an Aussie designer living in Northern Nevada, and today is a very, very exciting day. It is Monday morning, the 15th of June 2020, and I am very, very excited because the day that I'm filming this is the day that my Etsy store has launched. This is something that I've wanted to do pretty much since I found out that Etsy existed, which I can't remember if it was high school or university, but it could very easily be a decade ago, which is crazy. I've had tons of different ideas over the years of different things that I wanted to sell, and this one came by really organically and fluidly, and it's just been a breeze to get started and to get everything set up. So I'm just stoked. It's been so much fun this last couple of weeks, designing my branding, designing my products, getting everything set up in the Etsy platform and getting it ready to launch. So today I'm going to show you what my store looks like, what products I have coming up that haven't launched yet. Yee! Next thing I'm working on is I am doing a branding project. I'm actually really excited about this one. It's for an Etsy store that I'm about to open, and it's under my own name. It's going to be Massie Design Co, which is exciting for me because I'm a newlywed, so I still get excited when I say Sarmassie. I'm going to show you some sketches that I've been doing, and then we're going to digitize them. First thing I like to do when designing logos is start with fonts. I'm pretty sure I've already got a bunch that will be nice and suitable, but once I've gone through the ones that are already on my computer, I'll also have a look for some new ones. Pretty much every concept I've come up with so far is in all caps, so I'm going to switch that over to caps. I love Avenir. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up using this. If not as the main font, it will be a complementary font, secondary font. Very similar to Avenir. I really like their N's and the M's as opposed to Avenir. That was Brandon Grotesque. We have way too many fonts. I kind of want to see which ones will work in which designs because I have a ton of different directions that this could possibly go in. So what I'll do is I'll just pull them off of the artboard so that I can access them if I want to, just using that eyedropper tool and dropping them into whatever design I'm working on at that stage. Okay, at some stage this stopped recording, but this is what I've ended up with. That's the sound of my dog's tail wagging so hard that it smacks against the wall. So this is what I've ended up with. Obviously, there's some good ones, there's some bad ones, there's a few ideas that I don't really think worked out, but in general, I quite like this piece here. I like these three, this evolution that I've done, resulting in this one here, and I also think this one would be a nice secondary logo to go with it, because it's using the same primary font, so they'd work nicely together if I needed something a bit more muted. So yeah, that's what I've gotten up to. I am going to start playing with some colours and some finishes and see where it gets to next. So this is what I've ended with. I'm really happy with it. I wanted to have these kind of like retro dark colours, but still for them to be really bright and lovely. I plan on focusing on the yellow and the orange because they're my two favourites, but I also really love the green and the navy. And we've got this red and kind of mossy green as well for whenever they're appropriate. I love these distressed elements that I've chucked in there. Yeah, I think they look really good. I'm stoked. So yeah, this is the new branding for Massey Design Co, which I'm really excited about. Stay tuned for next steps. This is the branding that I put together. It was so much fun to design. I've been hoarding over Aaron Drafflin's book, which I've got just here. So it was very much inspired by that. Essentially what a printables store is that I sell digital products, and when the customer purchases them, they instantly download the file. Once they've downloaded the file, they can do with it whatever they please. In this instance, I started with a lot of wall art, or like posters that can be printed in the person's home and then hung up on their walls as decor. These are the prints that I've launched with, and I'm honestly really happy with them. I think they're so much fun. I've got just a handful of different phrases and sayings, and they're in all different colorways for each one. I've also created this customizable listing where a user can send me a listing that they love and then the colors that they prefer it to be in, and I'll do that for them and send it to them free of charge. So I filled in all of these different sections, which was actually really fun, getting to kind of like write what's behind the business. I did a little introduction for myself here, my policies, answering FAQs. And I'm also going to show you in the back end, because I'm obviously no expert. I just started on the platform. I've been doing a lot of research into how to be successful on Etsy, and one of the things that they say is that the more regularly you post content, the more Etsy likes it. So rather than posting 50 products once a month, if you post something every day, or if you post something every other day or once a week rather than once a month, Etsy really likes it. So I have 20 listings that have gone live, and I also have, you can see here, I have 29 draft listings which have not gone live yet. So I'm going to be dripping this content out over the next few weeks, and my plan is to do weekly releases of new works. That's my dog. That's my dog. Hi. You're making a lot of noise, my love. You are, you're a noisy dog. So by the time you see this video, these guys are probably all live. So if you see something that you like, be sure to jump in and grab your copy. How awesome! I made that. Yay! So I'm not going to be sharing that I've launched the store until this afternoon. My audience on Instagram is, for some bizarre reason, like 50% New Yorkers, which are 3 hours ahead of me, and the other 50% is Perth, my hometown in Australia, where I'm from. So a lot of that is probably like my family and friends and things like that. I am going to wait until they're awake. So they wake up in my like early afternoon. I think it's usually 6 o'clock at like 3 p.m. or something like that. So I'm going, and then that, so if I were to launch at 7 a.m. Perth time, I think that's around 4 a.m. here, which would be around 7 p.m. in New York, which I think that's a pretty good time to be posting things. I'll show you what I posted yesterday. So I did a little teaser post yesterday, which is just this really simple piece. It says, I have something to share. Stay tuned tomorrow for an exciting launch. I've prepared things to go up today. So today I'm going to be launching with this image here that says I'm on Etsy. And then the second image that I'm going to be going with is this one, which just briefly explains what a printable is, because I know the people that are searching for printables will know what printables are, but a lot of my like family and friends won't. So that's just a brief explanation for them. And when it's sitting in my grid, it's going to look like this. So there'll be the two orange posts on either side, and I'm on Etsy in the middle, and I think that will look nice. Once I've posted those two over the next few days, I'm going to start dropping my mock-ups of the different pieces. Exciting, exciting. The store is live. The launch went really well. I've had lots of really good feedback from family and friends, which is always really, really nice. The link is in the description box below, so if you want to take a look at the store yourself, please jump in there and do so. I'd love it if you could favorite any of the products or favorite the shop itself. That way you'll find out when all of my new products come out, and it also just helps support me and get my new shop off the ground. Obviously, if you see something that you like, feel free to buy it. I would totally be down with that. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was insightful and that you enjoyed it. Make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can see more videos that I have coming up in the future. Thanks guys, bye.